What's up, guys? Bear Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today we're going to be talking about the new Heroic Gauntlet. Gone is the old one of Walker one-shotting our entire team. Now we have Marilee enhanced, and I'll be honest, this is a much easier version than the previous one with Walker. This one I had a breeze of even on my free-to-play account. A very early game, I think like only 100 days old or something like that. Had no problem clearing this one out, whereas the Walker one, much more difficult. Now, they do recommend a couple heroes up here. Counters the insta-kill from Marilee. That's going to be, of course, the Mauler, Brutus, and then also Lenya. Now, this one is interesting because it says Marilee deals true damage equal to 80% of the enemy's max HP with her Mighty Shoot with Mighty Arrow. And again, if you want to know, Mighty Arrow is her main attack that she uses after casting mid-air shot, which again is her jumping ability on her ultimate. Her next 3 normal attacks will each deal true damage equal to 80% of the enemy's max HP. So she doesn't actually one-shot your team, she just almost one-shots your entire team. And honestly, there are a couple of heroes that you can definitely use to get around this. Number one, you can always throw Lenya in. You can also throw in, of course, like we were showing you before, Brutus. There's other heroes you can throw in. If you have Taylene, if you have heroes like, if you got anybody who revives, very good. Throwing a Damien in the team works very well too. And you'll see here, the amount of damage she does is insane. So right there, she does her ultimate and then she starts pinging people's health by a ton. Again, it's not a true one-shot mechanic like Walker's felt like it was, but it is very important to have heroes that can definitely absorb hits. I feel like Taylene is one of those cheat heroes, especially if you have Brutus and you have Damien, because you can just keep reviving your damage dealers. You can see Thorin is still managing to be alive here. Thorin hasn't gone down either. But again, this is a little bit more of a spendy type of account. Not everybody's going to have Lenya. Not everybody's going to have Taylene. So there are some other options you can do. Now, going for an extremely high burst team is something you can definitely accomplish as well. And honestly, going for a very powerful Mauler team can work out very good as well. So I'm just going to go in with like a normal squad that I feel like a lot of people would kind of have right here. And throw an Odie in too. Something like this. You can sometimes just burst this down. The other thing to remember is having ranged heroes like Odie in this situation isn't the worst thing either, because she's not going to be targeting your backline heroes. You can see how fast an Odie can just shred this team away. Now, if she does move to this side of the battlefield, that's when things really get sticky. But to be honest, you can have one of the most free to play friendly teams and still get this to work. So you can take out all these heroes that are like, they might not be the easiest to come by. We can have an Entendre thrown in here. Everybody probably still has a Smokey. And heck, even throw in a Coco to the mix too, while also using your Odie. This is pretty much what it almost looks like all the time, pushing tower for the Mauler faction as well. So this is a really good strategy where you can just have some heroes with some healing and stuff, because even if they take 80% damage, if you already heal back up over that 80, like to the 80% mark again, look how simple of a team this is. This is by far one of the easiest ones we have ever accomplished. And this is going to be a lot of free rewards. What that also means is once the challenge missions open up too, these are going to be very easy ones to accomplish once again. So hopefully it helps you guys out. Go for some like bursty teams, but make sure you got Brutus in that front row. You can just run a traditional Mauler tower team, and don't be afraid to use ranged units, because as long as you have those melee units in the face of Marilee, your ranged units are clear to just burst down Marilee. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.